What's going on, everybody? Welcome to LVN EATS WORLD. I'm Logan. We got Dylan behind the camera. And again, on the show, we have my good friend, the Fresh Prince of Downingtown, Nick Kopik. Nick, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Always good to have you on the show, man. You know that. Today, guys, we're in the Italian neighborhood of Bella Vista in South Philadelphia, checking out Angelos Pizzeria. So the location behind me is their current location, which they opened up in 2019. And although they were established in 2013, this technically makes Angelo's the youngest place on this list, which makes me look like an idiot for having said Cleavers would be the youngest place that we'd see for the duration of this trip, which just proves that I need to do a little bit better job researching before we do these tours. In terms of the cheesesteak itself, guys, we're looking at, standard chopped steak with cheese whiz on it, nothing too special. We do have a seeded roll, though, which, of course, you guys know we love on this show. Now, Nick, we took you to John's Roast Pork last time, correct? That place has been around since 1930, all right? This place has been around for only a little bit less than 2 years. What do you think are some advantages and disadvantages to coming into the cheesesteak game a little late?
I mean, coming in late, you don't have that family, that rich history, but, people are always willing to give a new place a shot, and I think that's what you get here. Their publicity, they seem to have people on track with the pizza and the steaks, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure. And what's it going to take for you to have that opinion of John's? You said John's Roast Pork was the best cheesesteak that you ever had. What's it going to take here today to one-up that opinion and make Angelos a top dog on your list personally?
They're going to have to match the freshness, the ingredients, everything that goes along with John's Roast Pork. I want a nice fresh roll, fresh meat, good cheese. It's just got to all come together.
That's how we do it here in Philly. Nick, you go ready to get some grub?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go get it, guys. Follow us. You said first timer, right?
First time.
Where are you from?
Rochester, New York.
Rochester, New York. We love New Yorkers. We love our New Yorkers for sure. To you, you're a novice in the cheesesteak game, obviously, but what do you think goes into a good cheesesteak from what you've had, from prior experiences?
Definitely the cheese whiz from Philly. I've had one cheesesteak from Philly.
Where at?
I don't even remember where it was. I think it was North Philly. Okay. And, the steakum's got to be good. The bread, definitely a key piece of the cheesesteak. Fried onions.
All right, guys, so we did it. Angelos Pizzeria. We got their cheesesteak right in front of us. Nick, you definitely saw that line was popping off. Like, yep. People were willing to wait. People were willing to, wait on the phone and everything like that just to get cheesesteak pizza, whatever. So yeah, doing it right over at Angelos. Let's open her up real quick. I will say for 3 cheesesteaks, not quite as much substance as JRP's, but we've been waiting around probably like 10 minutes since we got these, and they're still, Nick, you can feel definitely still pretty hot and everything like that. We'll save Dylan's aside right now. Let's crack her open just to have an idea of what we're looking at. The cheese whiz be dripping, and we got that nice seeded roll. So the difference here is, like, I went to Cleavers yesterday, right? And I thought that roll was like, it was seeded, but I could tell something was off, man. And when I ate it, it was super doughy and everything like that. Here you can tell, nice crisp on the outside and everything like that. Like, this is what you die for. Maybe not as much substance. Nick, how are you comparing this one to what we saw at JRP's?
Yeah, maybe a little less on the inside, but that roll alone looks like it's going to be a killer cheesesteak.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, for real. How do you feel at JRP's, it was provolone, cheese whiz here, what are your thoughts on that in terms of preference of cheese?
Cheese whiz is the classic in Philly. I'm a provolone guy, but...
I'm a provolone guy too, but I agree with you. When in Philly, try to get cheese whiz when you can. Mm-hmm. All right, let's stop talking. Nick, you ready to dive into this, man?
I'm ready.
Sounds good. Angelos Pizzeria, Bella Vista, South Philadelphia. Word to Dave Portnoy. Let's try it out.
How you feeling about that first bite?
Holy smokes. Hold on. First off, I need a napkin. I can tell my face is pretty messy.
They throw napkins in the bag?
There is no napkins. Oh boy, that's not good. So hospitality, we're knocking them down a little bit. But anyway, man, did that bite pack a punch. Like, holy crap. That's the most cheese I think I felt in a single, maybe you're not a cheese guy, not for you, but man, that certainly packed a punch, guys. You can tell the meat, fresh off the griddle, melting in your mouth and everything like that, and the bun, super crispy and everything. Oh, Nick,
Yeah.
keep going, keep going.
I gotta say, yeah, that it's moist on the inside, but that bun keeps it all together, and it's just a nice balance.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have another bite. Let me think about this review real quick. Man, in terms of review, you know, we gave JRPs a 4.5. I think JRPs, I like the substance, okay? I will say that. That 12 ounces of cheesesteak was no joke at all. And I gotta give him props for that. Also, I think traditionally, I'm just more of a provolone guy, okay? Nick is on the same boat as well. We're mixing the seeded roll though, and I mean, this was like fresh off the griddle, and that cheese is just melting together. I think I gotta give it the props over JRPs. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, and I think I'm gonna give it our first 5. That's how much I really like. I really enjoyed. That was like out of body experience taking that first bite. Nick, what do you got to say, buddy?
I gotta say that I'm still gonna give JRP the top
really?
spot.
All right. I want your explanation though. I want your explanation.
You know, this doesn't look like a typical Philly cheesesteak.
Okay.
And that's where I'm gonna knock it. It's delicious, I'll give it that.
Yeah.
But it's not that traditional cheesesteak. The roll is different and I love it, but classic Philly cheesesteak, I'm giving it to JRP. I'm gonna give this a 4.5.
Okay. So it's like, but it's neck and neck, you're saying?
Yeah.
For sure? All right, so 4.5, 5 stars, regardless, very good nonetheless. Angelos Pizzeria, man, they got their stuff together. You guys ever in Bella Vista, South Philadelphia, Dave Portnoy was not lying to you guys. Check this place out. Happy you enjoyed it, Nick, for sure.
Thanks for
As
having
always,
me.
no, it's a pleasure. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for our review of Angelo's. You know, I gave it a 5. I'm giving it the number 1 spot on my list. He's giving it a 4.5, number 2 spot on his list. But, Nick, I think nonetheless, you know, phenomenal cheesesteak all around for sure.
Great job by Angelos today.
Sure. 10 out of 15 spots, if you can believe it or not. Now we're in the home stretch, guys, which is why I'm really asking you guys to hit that subscribe button, click the bell, put it on your push notifications, hit the like button, comment below, let me know how you're feeling today. As always, thank you, Nick, first off, for coming on the show. We love it. And thank you guys for watching LVN EATS World. Stay safe, and we'll see you guys next week. This is supposed to be my part of the show.
He's stealing your thunder.
He's stealing my Nick Eats World now, yeah.
Nick Eats
I'm
World.
retiring after this episode.